Hey everybody, it's Jason with Parallel Reality coming back with you today with an article from the Federalist. Scrolling down, says this is dated from July 2nd. It says poll: only 36% of Democrats are proud to be American. So, want to know who the pro-American party is? Like, you see these people out there protesting against things that are decidedly anti-American, saying like, "We're the real patriots," and it's like, well, I beg to differ. So, see this nice little picture of America on a front porch, and let's go and check this out. It says, it is worth noting when significant portions of one party reject being proud to be American in the span of one decade, while another remains completely unaffected by the shift in sentiment. And I think, judging by the headline, you already know which one is which. Let's go. It says a Gallup poll revealed Monday that only 36% of Democrats say they are proud to be an American, down from 87% in 2001. So in 24 years, it's dropped 51%. Meanwhile, at least 84% of Republicans have identified themselves as proud Americans throughout the last 24 years. Yeah, I don't remember ever at any point thinking I'm ashamed to be an American in my entire life. According to the poll conducted in early June, 87% of Democrats in 2001 identified as extremely or very proud to be an American, compared to 36% in 2025. Meanwhile, 92% of Republican respondents said they were proud to be an American, an increase from 90% in 2001. As a respondent is identified as a proud American if they report being either extremely or very proud to be an American, as opposed to moderately, only a little, or not at all. Proud answers were the norm for Americans before the most recent decade and remained consistently high across the political spectrum from 2005 to 2015, ranging from 81 to 85%. However, the first significant nosedive was seen in 2017, when only 75% of respondents said they were proud, as opposed to 81% the previous year. Enthusiasm has continued to fall since then. In 2025, American pride among respondents sits at a record low of 58%. Most of the variation is found in the answers of Democrats and independents. Gee, what could have happened in 2015 that led to those two groups of people just not feeling proud to be an American? I wonder. Says Democrat respondents' pride appeared to be more affected by which party held the White House, a factor of which may play a role in the recent plunge. And that shouldn't, but, well, it is for Democrats, as the first and second Trump administrations coincide with both major dips in Democrat patriotism. There you go. In response to these statistics, Brad Smith, law professor at Capital University Law School, suggested in a post on X that Democrats' pride hinges more in their success as a party than consistent loyalty to the nation as a whole. That certainly seems to be the case. There's another notable distinction can be seen generationally. Even among Republicans, younger people express consistently less pride in being American than the generations prior, and that's a definite problem. As while 77% of Democrats and 92% of Republicans among the greatest and silent generations responded that they were proud to be American from 2016 to 2025, only 24% and 65% of Democrats and Republicans, respectively, in Generation Z responded likewise. As while Democrat respondents' pride in being American has consistently been lower than Republicans, the severe plunge from 80% to 36% in a 10-year span is novel and striking. This shift in sentiment is manifesting culturally as well. Over the past several years, popular culture has repeatedly downplayed and undermined national pride, instead of advertising a critical stance. The New York Times published an article in 2023 with the headline, "No More Sparklers for These Folks," anecdotally listing the downsides of celebrating the 4th of July both ideologically and practically. And I'm recording this on the 4th of July. You may actually hear some booms outside of my window here as I go through this. And everybody should be celebrating it. You're American. Celebrate Independence Day, because what would be here, if not for what happened on our Independence Day, would be decidedly worse than what you're experiencing right now. As a related sentiment is echoed in the Reader's Digest article, "I'm a Black American, here's why I'm not celebrating the 4th of July," published in 2024. Okay, well, there's other countries you can move to, sir. I would suggest, or ma'am, I don't know. So I suggest you look into that. This is like staying in a house and you're sitting here complaining about it when someone goes, well, there's other houses in your neighborhood you can move to. And it's just like, no, I'm just going to stay here. Like, how does that make any sense? So similarly, elite academic institutions have increasingly promoted anti-American rhetoric in their teaching and literature, such as Harvard Gazette's article, "Why America Can't Escape Its Racist Roots." Yes, it already has. You guys brought it back. It had escaped, though. Okay? But you guys keep wanting to talk about something that just basically nobody really cares about. And I say that in the sense of like, how do I put this? Like that it's not something that drives this country anymore. It hasn't for generations at this point. Okay, you guys keep wanting to talk about it, so it keeps coming up. Meanwhile, most people are just like, can we just live our lives? Thank you. Like, we don't really care what you look like. Okay, we're gonna treat you like our parents taught us to treat everybody with respect. But you guys keep saying, no, you have to treat us differently because of our skin color, and it's like, well, that's called racism. Anyway, says not only has popular culture and academia betrayed public or patriotic sentiment, the Democrat platform has joined these institutions in anti-Americanism, advocating open borders, critical race theory, gender ideology, and socialist policies. It is not surprising that between mainstream culture and their own party's platform, their constituents lack pride in being American. Whether this sharp decrease in patriotism is the result or the cause of popular culture, it warns of yet another unyielding ideological division along partisan lines. It is worth noting when significant portions of one party reject being proud to be an American in the span of 1 decade, while another remains completely unaffected by the shift in sentiment. This harsh divide will inevitably have difficult ramifications on political discourse. I mean, is it not already? It probably is, but I mean, that's pretty striking, isn't it? So, whoa, excuse me, hiccup. So, when your Democrat friends try to say that they're the patriots, just point them to this article here, or go find that poll, which I'm sure is linked. I didn't check. I'm sure it's there, though. It's linked somewhere in the article itself. But just point it out to them and say, nope, you guys are not. The polling says so. So let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.